Hello, JTL members, and thank you for joining me in the Members Lounge for this exclusive video. The footage that you are about to see is raw, unaltered, and unedited source material, which we have acquired and used in one of our full documentaries published on the main channel. If you enjoy taking a deeper dive into the cases that we cover, then these raw videos are for you. If, however, you prefer well-curated, concise content, then no worries. These extra source videos may not be for you. Thankfully, nothing about how we present cases on the main channel is changing. The link to the documentary where this footage has been used can be found in the description below. So if you have not already done so, please check out that link to hear the full story and provide the necessary context for the footage ahead. Your extra support for the work that we do here is deeply appreciated. Enjoy.
So we're going to do, we're going to take your handcuff off of you, right? And we're going to handcuff you to this chair. Handcuff you. You have no set of handcuffs for Yeah. As a matter of fact, let me get them now. Let me get them now. That's our state troopers. Okay, there you go. He just asked me to check to see if he have a phone on. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, you said it. You said you didn't have a phone, right? Okay. Yeah. My best rating is in the car. Get that checked out. You know what? You were born when we was in Colombia? I was worried about that Bali belly, son. In Indonesia, you know, they say it like that, but we're going to handcuff it. To the chair. Look, all right, it's right hand. Right hand. Yeah, that's it. You said right. Oh, it's good with the left. Yeah, we're going to left to the chair. Okay. All right. They're going to let you do whatever you got to do with that conversation if necessary, okay? Well, yeah. Appreciate it. All right, man. Thanks. How you doing, man? Cool. You all right? You cool? I'm Detective V. This is my partner, Antonio Saunders. How you feeling, man? Cool. All right. You said you was going to let you call my mama? Yeah, we will. Let you call your mama. So, what we're going to do is, before we want to talk to you about some things, right? But we got to read your rights. Okay? So we're going to go through your rights. Can you read them right? Yeah.
what's your first name? What's your first name?
Jason. You try to get your glasses? Can you get them?
Last name Billingsley?
Yeah. It is 12:45.
All right. Can you read number one for me?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or write may be used against you. You have the right to talk. You understand that one? Yeah. All right. So just put your initials beside that. Initial that for your understanding, to acknowledge that you understand that.
But I'm trying to waive my rights, though.
No. Let me tell you what that is. So let me tell you what this says here. All right. You have the right to remain silent. You understand that, right? All right. So what this means is this. We're going to advise you of your rights. We're going to talk to you about why we're bringing you down here. Okay? We're going to talk to you. If you choose to want to say something, you can. You're not forced to say anything. But if you elect to say something, you can. If it's something that you think we got wrong, you can say that, or you don't have to say anything. But we're going to explain to you why we're bringing you down here, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Just sign, put your initials there to acknowledge that you understand that. All right. And number two is anything you say or write may be used against you in a court of law. You understand what that means? And again, that's if you choose to respond to what we say. All right? That's your option. All right? Number three is you have the right to talk with an attorney before any question or during any question. You understand what that means? All right? And number four is if you agree to answer questions, you may stop at any time in a request of the attorney. No further questions will be asked of you. You understand that? That's right here. I need you to say yes. You know in your head. Okay. All right. And number five is if you want an attorney, you cannot afford to hire one, an attorney will be appointed to represent you. You understand that? Okay. And the last one here, it says, I have been advised of and I understand my rights. I freely and voluntarily waive my rights and agree to talk with the police without an attorney being present. What that means is this. Again, if you decide to talk, you can. You're not forced to say anything. You can sit here and listen to what we have to say and not respond at all. All right. I need you to sign that though before I talk to you. Right here. That's right here.
What, the signature?
Yeah. You just gotta put your signature right there. And this is just to acknowledge the fact that I advised you of this.
Right, but it's saying
you're not forced. If you elect and you want to say something, you can. You don't have to. You can sit here and listen to what we have to say, and you don't have to say a thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I listen to you.
Okay, so I just need you to sign that. And then I'll talk to you about why we're bringing you down here. I'll tell you why we're bringing you down here.
It's confusing because this saying I'm waiving my rights.
So, and it's a formality. What this is saying is this. You're giving me the right to talk to you, to explain to you why we have you down here. In response to what I say, for what I say to you, if you choose to respond, you can. You don't have to. This is not going to change the outcome as to why we bring you down here. I'm going to tell you why, and it's your choice. If you want to, you can say nothing, or you can just listen to what we have to say. It's your choice. That's your initials.
Oh.
Thanks, Bob. Let me ask you this. Your name? What's your name?
Jason.
Jason what?
Jason.
How old are you?
32.
And what's your date of birth?
7/30/91.
And your address?
1524 Baker.
1524 Baker. Okay. Are you currently under the influence of any drugs or prescription medications? No? Okay. I need to say you should
No.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, John.
So, myself and Detective V has been tasked with investigating the crime, all right? And I'm going to just be truthfully honest with you, Jason. We have reason to believe that you was at the crime that was committed, and it was a murder. Okay? So, it happened on last Friday. Why would you think somebody would say that you committed a murder?
So I'm gonna tell you like this, Jason. Let me tell you this. The reason why we brought you here, we are charging you with with murder. Okay, we're charging you with a murder that occurred at 306 West Franklin Street. And the reason why we're charging you with that murder is because we have you on camera going inside the building. Okay? You went inside the building and you left. You went in there fully clothed and you came out there partially clothed, right? And we found a white female dead up on the roof, and you're being charged with that murder. Let me ask you this. Were you at 306? That is the address, right?
Yeah, 306.
306 West Franklin Street?
I'm not answering that.
You're not answering that? Okay. All right, let me ask you this. Have you ever been in the apartment building of 306 North Franklin Street?
I'm not answering that.
Okay. Let me ask you this then. Have you ever walked up the 300 block of North Franklin Street? West Franklin Street.
I'm not answering that.
Okay. Have you ever walked up the 400 block of North Howard Street?
I'm not answering that.
Okay. Do you know anybody that lives at 411 North Howard Street?
I'm not answering that.
Okay. Did you, why were you down in Bowie today?
I was trying to meet my sister.
Okay. And how long have you been down in Bowie?
Just for a little bit.
What's a little bit? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, a day?
Maybe like majority of the day.
Majority of the day. How did you get down there?
Bus.
The bus? Okay. What bus did you catch?
I'm catching the other.
Okay. And may I ask, why were you down there?
She my sister.
She lives down there?
She live close to her.
She lives close to. And what's her name?
Justine.
You know her last name?
My last name.
Your last name. Is she older or younger than you?
She the oldest.
She's the oldest? Okay. Did you have a chance to see her today?
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay.
She was telling me not to get killed, because I was ready to make them shoot me, so.
For real?
Yeah, I ain't had shit else to live for, so.
Actually, you do. So you was trying to make them shoot you?
No, I was going to.
You was going to?
Until she came and, let me see my mother.
Mhm.
My mother talked to me.
Mhm. Why were you gonna make them shoot you?
Cause I mean, my whole life been fucked up, so I don't know.
I understand. Your whole life been fucked up, and so you were gonna make them shoot you, right? So, which means that you were aware that there was a warrant out on you.
Yeah, for violation of probation.
Mm-hmm. For a
For
violation.
a program, from me missing the program I was at, that's all I know about.
And so, for violation of program, for violating.
But I Mondays and Tuesdays, I go to the little sex offense program.
Mm-hmm.
Monday on my phone, and Tuesday in person.
Mm-hmm.
But I had missed the in person or whatever, because initially I was going to go get myself some mental. I was going to go check myself in university and get some psychiatric help.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I initially what was I just saying?
You just gonna check yourself in.
Yeah, that's why I initially told the lady I was like I wasn't gonna make it, because that morning I was feeling suicidal, so I was ready to go get.
What do you think about life that put you to the point on that day that you felt suicidal?
I felt suicidal constantly and shit.
Yeah.
I felt suicidal since I was a kid. Some days just wake up and just be like, fuck it, ain't got shit to live for, so.
And so, in a sense, what you're saying is that you don't have much value for life.
I got value for life. It's just, I don't know, sometimes I just see things differently.
Really?
Like, I don't know how to explain.
You see things differently. Sometimes, so, and that's the thing, you do have value for life. Let me tell you why. If you didn't have value for life, you would have killed yourself already. Right? You said you think about it, but you never acted upon it. Right? I don't know what has happened throughout the course of your life. All right? But one thing that you have to come to terms with is your actions. You can never get help, you can never get better until you have self-acknowledgement about the things that you do, the thoughts that you have, and those thoughts, what those thoughts make you do. You know what I'm saying? So I think that sometimes we do things and we're outside of ourselves, right? And I would be honest, I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened on September the, what was that date?
September the 27th.
September 27th. I think that's what happened. I think you had one of those moments. And if in fact you had one of those moments, that's important to know. It's important to know if you was having one of those episodes or one of those moments that caused you to react the way that you did that day towards that young lady.
I don't know nothing about that.
Huh?
I don't know nothing about that.
Okay. So if I show you a video of you coming in that building, how would you explain that?
Yeah, I don't mean nothing.
You said it don't mean nothing?
I can see you walking to a store. That don't mean that. That don't mean that you robbed the store.
Right, but you said that you never even went in the building.
I don't know nothing about that. That's what I said. I just said that don't mean nothing. That's what I said. I can see you in the corner. Somebody selling drugs beside you. That don't mean you selling drugs.
Okay, you're absolutely right. So, but if I say that I have video of you going in the building, are you telling me that's not what I'm seeing?
That's what you say. I don't have nothing to do with that.
But it's you that's in the video.
Jason, what's this?
And who is that?
You gotta believe that if we have a picture of you here, we have a picture of you throughout the building.
Is that you, Jason?
Who's that? You know, Jason, I think that we have a responsibility and duty to ourselves to just get it off our chest, right? I don't want to be the one telling your story. I want you to be able to tell your story. You told us what you're going through, right? Just tell us what happened. Don't leave it up for interpretation. You can't be a monster.
I ain't a monster.
And you had the choice to tell us what happened.
I just want to talk to my mother.
You will, as soon as we finish.
Because if you were provoked, that's one thing. I get it. We all get mad. But the minute you get it off your chest and tell us what happened, you'll feel better. And you take the power away from us to tell your story.
I mean, y'all supposedly already know what happened, so ain't no need to ask me. I don't know nothing.
Who's that, Jason? Huh? Who's that?
And then it's so fucked up that my own sister like set me up though. You get caught tonight, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Let me tell you what's crazy. What's crazy is this young lady was a pillar in the community, going into her apartment, trying to make her life better and the lives better for everybody around her. She fought for Black Lives Matter. She fought for police injustice, right? She fought for all of that. She was an advocate for all of that. And the very thing and the very people she fought for, she died at the hands of this guy right here. She died at the hands of this guy here, the guy that she would advocate for. The guy, so that's what's fucked up. Your sister, I don't know if your sister set you up or whatever you say that, right? But let's say by chance she did. She has a moral compass. Because righteousness always is greater than evil, right? So you can't condemn her if in fact she did that for doing something that's right. And that's the problem. Nobody has held you accountable. What's wrong is that she will never see another day in life because of this guy right here. You can see, if you can see, or if you have a thought that what your sister did was fucked up.
No, I mean, I ain't tripping.
But but you said that was fucked up what your sister did if she set you up to get caught, right? What's more fucked up is what happened to her. You tell me, what's the greater wrong? Your sister or this girl here? Or what happened to this girl here? Which one? You're a smart guy. And I know you're smart because when you went in, you had your hoodie on, your backpack, you banged on the door, you waved, you talked to her. And guess what she did? She was generous and let you in. They say no good deed goes unpunished. Let me read something to you, Jason. Just want to read something to you real quick, if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. This is what she wrote. Okay? Ecomat technology stands against systemic racism, bigotry, in a police state that criminalizes black bodies. We stand in support of the Black Lives Movement, now and always. We commit to being anti-racist in all aspects of what we do, from the team members we hire to the customers we serve. That's what she promoted. That's what she was about. That's why she trusted and wasn't biased and trusted that you would be an honorable person and let you in the building. We got footage of this, her going to the roof, and you going to the roof. And guess what? When she went up to the roof and you went up to the roof, one thing, I don't know if you noticed it or not, on that 7th floor, there was a camera right there on the wall. And guess what? We only saw one person come down off that roof. And guess who it was? This guy. And when he came down, this is how he was dressed. But when he went in, he had on a hoodie, backpack, and everything. Camera right there on the wall. Round camera right there on the wall. And it was there because the management wanted to see who would access the roof, because it really wasn't somewhere that they wanted the residents to go. And guess who it shows going up there? You and her. And one person came down. You. And you did not come down the way you went up. Clothing-wise.
Jason, you said you're not evil, right? You said that. This is your time and your opportunity to tell us that you're not evil.
I just need, like I told my sister, like, I just need to clear my head, man. I got so much on my mind right now. I don't need, probably in a couple of days or something, I'll come back and talk to you, but I just want to talk to my mama.
So in a couple of days, you're not going to have a couple of days, because when you leave here, you're going to central booking. You're going to central booking. Clearing your head. This is a chance for you to clear your head, because the heaviest thing on you right now has to be this. It has to be her. It has to be her. What heavier could be on your mind? Listen, the wonderful thing about what we're doing right now is that the state's attorney will get to hear from Jason, right? They will get to hear from you. And let me tell you something. Admitting can go a long way. It means a lot.
That shit don't mean nothing, man.
It means a lot. It means a lot.
I told them, like, listen, that shit don't mean nothing. It's, regardless what situation you in, you don't have no paid lawyer, you getting fucked off the brick. Mm-hmm. So, that shit don't mean nothing.
Let me tell you something. I've been doing this a long time. I don't sit in front of no one and tell them something that's not the truth. Anything I say to you is the truth.
Oh, I respect, but like I said, I've been working, even when I just did 10 years, like I said, I watched First 40, all that shit. Y'all doing the same thing.
Check this out.
Trying to finesse, get somebody.
Jason, look. Ain't nobody, look at me. I'm looking at you. Look at me, man. You looking in the sky, you looking at the wall. I want you to look at me. Ain't nobody trying to finesse. Ain't nobody trying to finesse, trust me. I don't need to finesse. But what we are doing is talking to you about what happened. Straight up. I grew up fucked up. I did. You can believe it or not. Mother gave me up in the beginning. I get it. 7 brothers and sisters, foster care. Fucked up. Father don't want to claim me. Fucked up. I made something myself. Still don't want to claim me. Fucked up. I get it. This ain't no, I'm not telling no story, but I have tears coming out my fucking eyes. Something I never shared. Something I never shared. But it's the truth. This right here, fucked up.
This ain't first 48 hours. You never see us on first 48 hours.
Excuse me.
We get it. We all go through trauma. We all go through trauma. But the fact of the matter is, you do need to clear your head. And the first step towards rehabilitation is self-acknowledgement. You have to acknowledge your actions before you ever can be right and get right. You got a lot of years left in you, bro. Right? And what you say can determine the outcome of your life. It can have an impact. And guess what? This young lady has a family. She has a family. She has a family. She has a family too. They want answers. They shouldn't have to live with that. They shouldn't have to live with that. And the time is right now for you to share what happened. I promise you, you're going to feel better. That's why you're restless. That's why your shoulders, it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders right now. This is the way to lighten that weight.
If something happened in there that we don't know about, let us know.
If it was a moment that you had and you flipped or whatever, we need to know that. All of those are contributing circumstances that need to be known. Or else it's just going to appear that you just maliciously went in there and just did whatever, killed her. You even got confused when you came down the steps. You touched the wrong door to go out, then you figured out the right door to go out. That's how much surveillance is in that building. You came down the steps. What happened, Jason? I promise you this is going to help clear your head. And it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to help her rest at peace. And it's going to help her family rest. It's the least you can do, bro. You can do this for yourself. You can do it for her and her family. You gotta have some type of heart. I know you do. And the reason why you thought about having the police take your life is because you don't even want to live with the thought of some of your actions. One way to relieve yourself of that is just tell us what happened. Talk about it. We bottle things up. We never talk. That's the problem. We never talk. Clear your conscience. Clear your conscience so everybody can hear that you do have a heart. I see it in you. That's why tears coming down your eyes. Let me ask you this. Can I ask you something, Jason? The tears coming down your eyes, are those tears of remorse? Are those tears of remorse? Do you know what remorse means?
Yeah, I know what remorse means.
Are they tears of remorse?
Tears of just pain.
Pain, okay. Pain that you feel?
I always felt it.
Okay. Can I ask you this then, Jason? Do you feel any remorse or any pain for what happened to her? Do you?
I'm not answering that question.
Okay.
I see the pain bottling up in you, man.
Yeah.
I've been there. I see it. I see it.
Can I ask you this, Jason? Can I just ask you a straight question? Why don't you want to answer that? Are you crying for her or are you crying for him? Are you crying for this guy here? Huh? Are you crying for him? No? Then who you crying for? Huh?
Like I told my sister, I said when he was asking me to turn myself in and all that, I was like,
What'd you tell him?
first I think about it. If I told her it was their last big scene, we just let them know I love them. But when I was sitting there, I already knew they was coming. I already knew from earlier in the day. Cause like, I pay attention. I pay attention to lure shit, certain cars, all that shit. They been watching me since like earlier today. I've been saying it. I just don't let people know that I see certain shit. But when they came and when they got out, the dude beside me, they came and got out of the van. He was like, man, look, man, dude's trying to park. I'm like, no, they ain't trying to park. So when they got out and pointed the big joint at me, for real, I had my socks on, 'cause I had just covered up. But it was like probably like a 5-second window for me to think I was going to fit and act like I was going to reach for something so he could hit me. So I could just be done with everything. And then maybe some people will feel better, maybe, I don't know.
So what people will feel better?
Just people in life who say they, who had something against me or hated me or, called me names or, something's still right. I wasn't gonna be shit. Just.
Let me ask you this, Jason. Did she ever call you a name? You not answering it? Okay. So, the hostility you feel for what people called you or did to you, how do you reconcile that, or how do you express that? Do you have moments where you just act outside yourself?
I gotta talk to myself sometimes.
Okay, so let me ask you this. You also heard on the news that you were wanted. And you were wanted for this. You heard that, right?
Day before yesterday.
Yeah, you heard that you was wanted for this, day before yesterday. And when you heard that you was wanted for this, day before yesterday, what did you say?
I was talking to somebody. They say, just need your face all on the news.
Mm-hmm.
I said, for what? And they said something. Then they sent me a picture or whatever. And then I just, when I seen it for real, it was just, kind of put my head down for real. The day after that, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, so I went to a pastor.
To a what?
Pastor.
Okay.
Walked up to a church and asked him to give me strength for that. Just talked to him for a minute. Just letting out some of my pain, I guess.
And what did he say to you?
He said, let it out.
Mm-hmm.
He said, let it out.
And guess what? Guess what? In my opinion, you went to a pastor because you must believe in God. God prepared you to go to a pastor for this moment. And the pastor already told you what to do. Let it out. And that's all we're trying to get you to do. Let it out. Let it out, bro. It's in you. You're crying. Those are tears of remorse. Those are tears of remorse. If you have nothing else to cry for right now besides being down here, if you were walking down the street right now, you would not just be crying, but let it out because this day was coming. You saw it on the news. And what he was telling you is, let it out, man. Clear your conscience. Let it out about what happened. It's not going to bring her back to life, but it may make you feel better in yourself that you were man enough to acknowledge and take responsibility for your actions. It's the first step towards healing, is to acknowledge your actions. Too many people remain stagnant, like stale water, right? Because they don't acknowledge their actions. That's why their life don't get any better. You've been living with pain because you have not yet acknowledged your actions. And the one thing the pastor left you with was let it out. And that's what I'm asking you to do. Let it out. It's your time. It wasn't going to be a feel-good moment because, listen, the birth of anything new is always painful. When a woman has a baby, it's the most beautiful thing, but it's a lot of pain, contractions that they go through to produce something beautiful. You have to go through this to produce something beautiful in you. Let it out, bro. What happened? It's the only way. It's the only way. And you know I'm speaking truth. I'm not talking to the average thug on the street. I know you know what 2 + 2 is. You are a calculating, smart guy that's dealing with pain, and you need to let it out. Your actions, pain, causes pain for you. That's why you're crying. Tell us what happened. I told you what she stood for. She would probably even ask you if she was alive. Just tell what happened.
You know what I see, Jason? Hurt people hurt people. You understand me? All that pain you've been carrying for the last 30-something years came out. Hurt people hurt people. I can see it in your eyes. I can see the way you swallow your breath. I can see it in your mannerisms that you're hurt. I can see it. You can look away, sir. I can see it. It's going to be okay. It's definitely going to be okay. I'm going to say this now. Look at me. Look at me. I get you. I understand you. Like I said, you can look away all you want. I feel you. You gotta let it out, brother. You gotta let it out. This ain't rehearsed. We don't come in here rehearsing shit. You understand me?
And the pastor told you what to do. Why go seek wisdom and then not apply it? He told you the road to redemption. He told you, let it out. This is what it looks like. The part he didn't describe to you is that to let it out, Pastor, what does it look like? What it looks like is that when the homicide detectives talk to you, let it out. Let it out, bro. You went there for a reason. You want to let it out. It's not going to change the outcome in terms of what happened to her. You get what I'm saying? It's not going to change the outcome, but it will have an impact on your life. Because we still got a life to save. and that's yours.
100%.
We got a life to save, and that's yours. I would not be in here advocating this or trying to encourage you to do this, because guess what? I don't need you to. I mean, I already got everything. This day right now is about you. This is about you.
There's three sides to a story. There's what happened, there's your side, that side, and the actual truth. Unfortunately, we can't hear from her. But if it's something that you can add and tell us why it went that way, will add context to your feelings and your hurt. Do you understand me? This made you act out. Your hurt made you act out.
You tired of living with that. You tired. You tired. You tired. Let's put that, let today be the starting point for you to put that behind you. Because you're alive. And I want you to be alive for a long time. But I don't want you to live with the person that you are today. I don't want you to live with that person. Because if you live with that person, there's no transformation. This process is to bring about a transformation. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why it takes this. Maybe you have that degree of hurt in you that it takes an incident like this for you to let it out. Maybe it's that much hurt in you that God said, well, it has to be something very traumatic for you to get help. And that help is going to start by you telling us what happened. This is the clearinghouse. This is the let it out. Jason, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
When you knocked on the door, just answer this for me. When you knocked on the door and she answered, what did you say to her? What did you say?
You know, not to get off your question a little bit. So why a little bit like 2 days ago somebody said I was talking to somebody or whatever, and he told me, he said, whatever I do, he said, whatever I do during the day, whether it's right or wrong, he said, whenever they come, he said, I'm okay. He said, I'm at peace with knowing I'm gonna spend the rest of my life in prison. But I told him, I was like, no. In the way I could be, just thinking about maybe fucked up shit I done done or people I done hurt you know, and maybe I think to myself like, maybe this was meant to happen. Maybe I deserve this. Maybe I don't need to be on the street. Maybe I don't. I just believe like everything happens for a reason. I always believe that.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with you. Everything happens for a reason, and everything is for our greater good. Everything is for our greater good. And so you are already on the right path. It's for a reason. And it's not unreasonable for me to ask you, what did you say to her when she opened up the door? When you knocked and waved her, and she came and opened up the door, what did you say? I know this is a big moment. I know this is a very big moment.
And then like my sister came out like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like what be wrong with me sometimes, like just looking at her.
Just looking at who?
My sister, a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Just make me think so much.
What does it make you think of?
Like why would people want to hurt a woman?
Right. Right.
Like I said, my nieces love me.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. And that's a perfect example of why we're here, right? So God forbid, and I thank God that nothing like this has ever happened to your sister or your nieces. God forbid that it ever does. But if, in fact, something like this happened to someone that you love, wouldn't you want me to ask that person, what did you say to her when she opened up the door? If that was part of what happened. You get me? Wouldn't you want me to ask that? Wouldn't you want to know that? What did you say to my niece when she opened up the door? What did you say to my sister when she opened up the door? Detective, did you ask? What did he say to my sister? That's all I'm trying to do. Because there's somebody that's sitting in the seat that you think about. That's their reality. You see what I'm saying? What you say you fantasize about, or you think about, That's someone's reality today. And I'm trying to answer those questions. Come on, bruh. The pastor said, let it out. What did you say to her when she opened up the door?
I said, I wanted to talk to you for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I said, why you ain't gonna talk to me?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said.
Mm-hmm. And what did she say?
She opened the door.
Mm-hmm. So you said, I wanted to talk to you for a minute. But what made you first think that you wanted to talk to her? Where did you see her at first?
Walking up the street.
Did you say anything to her at that point?
No, she had stopped and said something to me. She was drunk a little bit.
Okay. And what did she say?
So it was something like something funny or something, I don't know.
A little joke or something?
Yeah, like a little joke.
Mm-hmm.
So she left. I followed. I went and asked her why she don't talk to me for a little bit more. And she opened the door. We went up to the roof. I fucking blacked out.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So you opened up the door and you went up to the roof. How did that conversation go? To go up to the roof?
I didn't even know they had. I didn't even know it was accessible.
I understand that. I believe that. But what I'm saying is, what made you all go to the roof?
She brought it up.
What'd she say?
She said, come on, I want to show you something.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went.
Okay. And how did you get up to the roof?
The ladder.
Okay. And once you got up on the roof, what happened?
She was talking for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. What was she talking about?
I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. What were you talking about?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just.
And then what happened?
Just blacked out.
So, let me tell you the point about blacking out, right? So, this is a fact. This is a fact that I'm telling you. Most people in your circumstance will say, when we get to that moment, that they blacked out, right? This is the truth.
Because I was doing like hella exercise.
I get all of that. You could not have blacked out. It's a fact. Let me tell you why. If a person blacked out, they wouldn't remember anything. You would have never remembered going up, climbing up on a roof or whatever. You wouldn't have remembered that. You would not have remembered what you said to her when she opened up the door. A person that blacks out, you don't black out and forget one aspect. You will forget the whole event. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. A person that blacks out, you forget the whole evening. What happened? It's not going to change anything, Jason. What happened?
Look at this, Jason. Look at this. What happened, Jason?
Just beating her.
Okay. And what just, huh?
Just beating her. Please.
You didn't stop?
I was just, I don't know. And then after the fact, I asked myself, what's wrong with you? I had a bunch of mental shit going on, you better then just leave, I can't even remember what I did when I left.
Let me ask you this. You said you started beating her, right? So what else did you do to her?
Shit, I ain't raped her.
Okay.
I ain't do none of that.
Okay. I'm not suggesting that. I'm asking you, what else did you do?
I beat her.
What was she doing when you were beating her?
She was fighting back.
Okay. And what did you say to her when she was fighting back?
Shut up.
You did.
Something like that.
Did she scream?
No, I wasn't.
Did she scream?
No. It wasn't no scream. It wasn't really no scream. It's no, not a scream. I can't describe it. It wasn't a scream.
But when you were beating her, what was your intentions?
I don't know. I don't know. I ain't thinking about none of that till after. I asked myself why I do it. And I don't know why I do it. Why I did it.
So, Jason, other than beating her, did you do anything else to her?
No, I just beat her.
Okay.
What did you beat her with?
I gotta say all that.
Yeah.
Three.
Okay.
When we found it, Jason, her clothes were partially off. How did they get like that?
Prior from me slinging her around or something. Cause initially I grabbed her when she was trying to fight off. So it was just, but I ain't do nothing sexual to that lady. I ain't do nothing sexual to that lady. Ain't no sperm, no nothing. None of that. I ain't do none of that.
Was it because you didn't have the opportunity, or was it because you were just done with it?
No, I wasn't. That wasn't my plan.
Okay. What was your plan?
That's what I'm saying. My plan wasn't to say, oh man, I'm gonna take that. That wasn't no, it was just, I don't know when, not wasn't thinking of her. I wasn't. It was just like, I don't know. We got on the roof. I don't know. It was like something in my head, like just one person saying, "Don't do it." One person saying, "Don't do it. Don't do it. You got too much going on." And then like this demon, like it was just like it seemed like it was just waiting to just be let out or something like that. And then that's why I said like after. That's why the next day. That's why I said the next day I went to the. Cause it ain't hit me till that next morning. That's when I went to the pastor and all that. But it was like that same day. Like I ain't even think. Literally, I did nothing wrong in my mind to the next morning. And then that's when I immediately went to, and did all that.
Did you know she was dead when you left the roof?
No.
Was she moving?
Yeah. Yeah, she was moving.
You said you beat her with a brick. Where did you beat her at with the brick?
On the roof.
I mean, where in her body?
In her face.
Okay. How many times?
I don't remember.
Did you use, other than a brick, did you do anything with your hands?
Yeah, I probably hit her a couple times with my hands.
Where else with your hands on her body did you grab her?
No, I just beat her. I just beat her. Like when she tried to fight back, I grabbed her arm for real. Like, that's basically it. Like I ain't even know silly.
Okay.
Did you take any of her items?
Yeah.
What did you take?
Some little shit. I forgot. I threw that shit all away. I don't know. As soon as I got it, I threw it away.
And what was it?
I can't remember. I know her phone, I threw off the roof.
Okay.
I threw her phone off the roof. I threw her little watch off the roof. And the other little shit, it was like, I think it was some weed, maybe a little bag thing of weed.
Mm-hmm. Was it in a purse, wallet, anything
It was
like
like
that?
a little pouch, little things that the little zipper. We used to wear them old back in the day. You keep them right here.
Mm-hmm. Fanny pack.
Yeah. Fanny pack.
You had a book bag when you came down the steps. What did you do with that book bag?
It's gone.
Why did you get rid of it?
Because I mean, clearly I've seen, the building got cameras for that reason.
Let me ask you this. Why did you take your hoodie off?
Initially, when we got up there, it was hot. So that's why I took it off. At first, it was hot. It was cool up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's initially why.
How long were you all up there before you started beating her?
Like 10 minutes.
So in the 10 minutes that you all were up there, what did you all talk about?
She was just telling me about her business.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't even listen to that shit.
Really?
I
Did you ever meet her before this, or was this your first time meeting her?
This is my first time.
And so you was up there for 10 minutes and she was talking to you about her business and she was maybe trying to sell it, right? At what point did you just start beating her?
I don't know, I had it so quick, right? She was talking. I know it started raining a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But when it was raining, it was feeling good, and that's when I took my hoodie off, because I was getting hot. And then by like 5 minutes, 5 minutes after that, I hit her first. I hit her with my hand first. I had some gloves on.
You had gloves on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At first.
Mm-hmm.
Then I hit her with that. And that was it. I just kept on moving.
Where did you get the gloves from? Because when you went in the building, you had
I keep some gloves because that type of work I was doing, like cutting grass and stuff.
So when did you put the gloves on?
I had them in my pocket the whole time.
Is that what you had in your hand? No, that's when you're coming out. But when you walked up to the door, you went in your pocket. What did you grab out your pocket?
Probably so, because I thought I was just making sure I had them or something.
Can I ask you something? And this is just part of it. Like the pastor said, let it out. Do you have a disdain for women? Do you like?
No, see, I was raised by women, actually. I was raised by women. And like I said, I ain't never had my father, so my mother is my mother and my father. So, no, like, it's like, because, like, most of my family women,
Mm-hmm.
and then, like, I ain't never had no male figure, so it's like, I ain't gonna say when I don't, but sometimes I look for love. I hope to be loved a certain way, or like I love when, like, for example, I'm with my sister, my mother, and I'm the only male, and then my job is to protect them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, like, no, it's not. I don't know how to explain it.
So let me ask you this. So it's your job to protect them, and if a woman don't make you feel a particular way, what happens?
I feel like I had a bunch of females I was dealing with when I was just home. It's just,
You look for that mother's love, that unconditional love.
something like that.
So
Yeah, something like that.
so your hoodie was off when you were beating her. And you don't know what made you feel like beating her. What were you thinking when you said, "Mom, I'm just gonna smack. I'm just gonna hit her"?
It's like a sudden. when I stepped back, before I swung, I don't know, like my conscience and everything else was saying, just go right downstairs, And then I don't know, it was just something that just had to do it. I don't know, it was just something that just, and then that's when I told my sister down, I was like, I need help, like, I just still, like when I was done, I was still trying to figure out why ain't nothing kicking my mental? Like why was I okay with just walking away like nothing ever happened?
Good, you did. And I will say that that's a great description on the way, because I got you on cameras leaving also, going down the street and everything. I actually got you on camera going back to 411 North Howard Street.
Okay.
Yeah. And you just casually walked down there like it was a regular day. Like nothing ever happened. Like you just came from out having a good time. That's the way you walked back down there. When you went back down to 4011, what did you say when you went in the house?
I don't think she was in there.
She could be with your girlfriend?
Yeah, I don't think she was in there. I think she was outside somewhere, so.
What did you do once you got back home?
Took a bleach bath.
Okay.
Took a bleach bath. Was on peroxide.
Huh?
I said I took a bleach bath with some peroxide, got out, and I can't remember.
Okay, so when you took a bleach bath with peroxide, what was your reason for doing that?
Her blood on my hands, it was fucking with me. I don't know, I just wanted it off me. That's the only thing, it was on blood on my hands, I just wanted it off me.
And did it get off you?
From what I seen.
How did you know, use peroxide or bleach bath as you described it?
I've been researched all that stuff.
What?
And I got one of the blue lights that y'all cut off and see blood and shit. I got one of them too.
And, Jason, let me ask you this. So you researched this before, right? And what was your reason for researching it?
Oh no, this was like a minute ago. Like I said, when I was just inside doing 10 years, like I was telling the dudes, like it was crazy. I don't believe it. Like that's all I watched. Navy SEALs, Black Ops, because the way they got out on us, like I told the dude or whatever, like, it may sound crazy in a way, like if I could change it, I would choose that field. That field right there, if I could change, because initially back when I was younger, when I came out of the system, I was gonna go to the Air Force, but they said I couldn't go because of these in my hand. So I always had like some hopes of being on the other side. What I mean?
Jason, but also, like, I do a lot of reading, watch a lot of that type of Black Ops stuff myself, right? But I have never, like, researched how to get blood off of me, right?
No, it wasn't necessarily that. It'd be like, let me see, a dude might research how to train your dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
So from there, it might go from how do you how do you like I said, so I've always, my mindset has always been in that when I see something and it goes into that tactical, you know, like, oh damn, I could do that, you know, damn, I could blah 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 blah. So like I just watching over time, like how to hog tie somebody, like shit like that.
So Jason, with doing that research, excuse me, with doing that research, is there another person that you hurt?
No.
Okay. Because that would, if you're doing that type of research and you've...
No, I haven't done none of that recently.
Okay.
I'm just saying, in my time passing, I have, you know, maybe typed it in once, you know, or some shit like it's
So I'm gonna ask you straight up. I'm gonna look at you in your face. Has there been another time that you blacked out
no.
and maybe you had did something that you aren't so proud of?
I mean, all through my life, yeah.
I'm talking about within the last couple of weeks.
No.
Okay.
Hey, Jason, I just want to go back to one thing. I'm glad you brought the point up about blackout. So, remember when I told you I was telling you a fact about blacking out? Dude, maybe it has been some periods in your life that you blacked out, or when you were saying that y'all went up on the roof and then you blacked out. It's a fact. You can't. If you could truly blacked out, you wouldn't remember anything. So you didn't black out. What you was doing is you didn't want to have to deal with it. But thank you, because you did what the pastor said. You did what the pastor said, and I still remain firm on what I told you. This is the first step towards redemption. Acknowledge. When you go to the 12-step program, the first thing you got to do is acknowledge that you are an addict before you can get any help. Guess what? This is the transformation day.
You're dealing with this pain in here, brother.
This is transformation day.
Dealing with it.
This is what it feels like.
It might not change everything in your past, but it can damn sure set the path for your future.
Do you feel better about getting that off your chest?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
I just want to call my mother if I can.
Yeah. And hey, I'm glad you got your shoes off, because we're going to give you some other shoes to put on, but we're going to take your shoes, okay?
Can you kick them over here, or does it have to? Thank you.
You want some water or anything?
Please.
Thank you, Jason.
Anything you want to say? I mean, 'cause that was a real tragedy. She was a real good girl trying to do some things. All right?
Yeah. Show you like what?
I'm just saying, if there's anything else you want to say.
Anything you want to say to us, or...
I mean, like I said, I just appreciate y'all just, you know, talking with me and not just trying to beat me down or nothing.
No, because guess what? The fact of the matter
I say that because I was already ready when they grabbed me. Like, I swear, I thought it was going to knock my teeth out my mouth with the gun and all that stuff. So I was already ready for it.
Listen, we all, as individuals, have a responsibility to help people. What we do is we seek the truth. We don't pass judgment. We seek the truth. You told the truth tonight, right? That's our goal. And hopefully, in telling the truth, it will transform you. It will be a first step in the direction of the transformation of you, your personality, your mental state of mind, and everything else. Because you are still alive. If we did not take advantage of this opportunity to talk to you, to bring about this transformation, we would have just sent you over Central Brooklyn
being the same person you were when you walked in here. You get that? You would have been the same person you were when you walked in here if we didn't give you a chance. We'll take the opportunity.
A person that don't give a fuck would have just sent you directly over there with no context to what's going on.
All right?
Okay?
Let me get you some water.
I call him over.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually get my phone in a minute so you can call her. I'll bring you my phone, all right?
You put both your hands on the table, flat like that. We're gonna photograph your hands while they're on the table. Put both of them next to each other. Yeah, like that.
Are you able to flip them over the other side? Thank you.
Alright, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna get some leg irons. We're gonna take these off you for the time being.
Oh my gosh, did it? Excuse me, 1 second here.
And while we're waiting on the leg irons, what's your mother's number?
413
No, thank you.
712 4814. Hey, Mom. Mom.
Hello?
Mom, you hear me?
Yes.
Alright. Well, I was just telling you I'm in custody.
You say what?
I'm in custody.
I know, I've been on the news, on TV.
Alright.
You know, just me.
I was just letting you know, yeah, Ma. I was just letting you know I'm alright.
Man, shit ain't.
Alright, listen. I was letting you know I'm alright. I love you.
Why nobody want to talk to me, Jason?
Ma, you saying to talk to you, I'm gonna talk to you.
You're on the phone?
Huh?
Okay, I hear you. Okay.
I love you, Mom.
Keep it up, baby.
Alright.
Anybody hit you, my nigga?
No.
So when is visiting? You gonna call me visiting, David?
Yeah, I'll call you whenever I leave the wall.
Okay.
I love you.
I'm glad you safe, baby.
Alright, Mom.
I love you too.
All right, my man. Everything I said to you, again, okay? Stand up for me. Just real quick, Crown, come here and take a picture of his hands front of his hands.
Oh, we did this for hands.
Oh, you already did? Okay. No.
You
You
be
be good?
good?
Yeah, this is glad.
On that side.
Yeah, I can see this one is wrong.
I'll put it in here. Okay, put your hands.
Yeah.
Put your hands together like you're, like that.
Yeah.
And I'll take these off. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry about that.
He's smart now. They bring him on
Gotta make it
smart.
up for the
They bring him on smart today, boy. Oh, man. Thank you.
Maybe double lock them so you don't.
What about my shoes?
Yep, we got you, ready?
You wanna put the lid on?
Got you, ready?
Those are, I have another one, so half of the piece there.
What's the shoes? shoes?
They gonna give them to you when you get over central booking, but in the meantime, you gonna put these on. They got them for you.
What about, my book bag, can I, cause I don't.
Where's your book bag?
Gray, right?
Huh?
We can keep gray, right? Keep color gray. I'm trying to get my gray hoodie into this one.
I don't know.
My gray hoodie in my book bag.
See, they didn't bring your book bag up here. I'll find out where it is, though. Put it for you. Alright? Would you like the color gray or something?
All right, stick your leg out, please. All right, now stand up, please. All right. And what we're gonna do is gonna have her take a picture, stand against the wall. We'll have her take a picture of you.
Flash was a little bit bright, so sorry in advance.
Your camera.
Oh.
Yeah, you're fine.
You wanna, try and fix this one. And then the opposite wall. Was there any other profile? Okay.
It's probably easier if you sit down. Just put your both legs down. Lift it like straight up.
No, you're gonna have to put them on over top of the bags.
Over the bag?
Yeah, cause you can't, cause the footing part isn't right. You just want to put them on over the bags. That's this part. Yeah, you got it.
Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna double check it.